afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about my second fall forecast of the year. I will be having more of these for about a month, and then we'll move into more winter type videos. But today we're going to cover that. I do have some new things in this forecast. As you can see at the bottom, I do have a thing where it tells you, like, it's kind of the key to the map. So look at that anytime you get confused of what you're seeing, and it'll tell you what that is. So that's a new feature. Also, we have a new intro. If y'all didn't get to the end of the last video when I told y'all about it, so I really hope y'all enjoy the feature. Me and my partner, Kayshawn, his Twitch, I think he said he wants to be in the description. I'll put that in the description and go check him out. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and I hope you all do enjoy. Okay, so first we're gonna get into the pink. That is where we're seeing way below average temperatures. So this is going to be throughout a lot of the Great Lakes region, like Michigan, Wisconsin, eastern Minnesota, also northern Illinois and Indiana, northwestern parts of Ohio. Now, as we move into your darker blue, that's going to be across a lot of the mid-Atlantic into Missouri, Iowa, eastern Nebraska into the Dakotas, and western parts of Minnesota. Now, as we move into your lightest blue, that's where I'm expecting slightly below average temperatures. So that's going to be across parts of New York into parts of Massachusetts, southern New Hampshire, and southern Vermont, also into Connecticut, Rhode Island, places like that. And also, as we move into parts of the southeast, into Arkansas, parts of southern Missouri, Kansas, and parts of Nebraska, even parts of southwestern South Dakota, into Wyoming, and parts of eastern Montana. As we move into the white, that's where I'm expecting normal temperatures, or maybe even equal chances. So we have a chance of getting below average, above average, or even just normal temperatures. So that's where we have more uncertainty. I only have about a 40% chance of certainty. So I don't have much certainty in this forecast because we do have a month to go. But that is up from the last one. So this will definitely change. This is not a final forecast. Now as we move into parts of the southwest into the orange, that's where I'm expecting above average temperatures. That's going to be across western Texas into New Mexico, Utah, parts of northern Nevada, also into southern Idaho, southern Oregon, and even parts of California. Now as we move into the red, that's where I'm expecting way above average temperatures. That's going to be across a lot of Arizona into southern California, southern Nevada, and even parts of western New Mexico. I'm expecting that too. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the precipitation. So once again with this, I only have about a 40% of certainty right now, but anything right or east of this line, I don't have much certainty in. But once we get left of this, I do have quite a bit of certainty. I'm pretty sure this will happen. Just before I get into this, that was a quick disclaimer. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move into the precipitation. Now, as we move throughout the East Coast, I'm expecting mostly above average temperatures. So really just southeast, the mid-Atlantic, and the northeast. I'm expecting that to happen. So that's what we're seeing there. As you can see right here, there is some miscoloring. That is still above average. Don't worry about that, but that's still above average. So that's what we're seeing there. Just because we will have tropical activity along the East Coast and the Gulf of Mexico, that'll move up this way. And maybe even some nor'easters, since the jet stream will be dipping down to about there, and we could get some nor'easters to move up this way. Okay, now as we move into the lighter green, I'm expecting slightly above average temperatures. That's going to be across a lot of the Great Lakes region, into the upper Midwest, into western Tennessee, parts of northern Mississippi, into parts of northern Louisiana, eastern Arkansas. That's what I'm expecting there, even into the Dakotas. That's where I'm expecting that. This is where I don't have much certainty. The thing is with this is we could get some storms to come down from Canada. Usually the storms that come down from Canada aren't that intense. So that is why you are under slightly above average, just because you will get some systems to move through, but we don't know how many and how intense they will be. So we will have to see there, because anything that you get, especially right here, I'm expecting you to just get snow in a lot of these areas. But once we get south, we will have to see what happens below this line. That's where we'll have to see what will happen with that moisture, if we get anything there. That will most likely be the outskirts of some tropical systems. Now, as I move into western Washington, I'm expecting slightly above average temperatures just because that's near Seattle, and you know how that is there. It's just always really wet. Now, once again, as we move into the white, that is where I'm expecting equal chances. So really anything can happen in this area. This is a bigger equal chances area. We will have to see what happens there. Now, as I move into the southwest, once again, in that yellow, I'm expecting slightly below average precipitation. That's going to be across western Texas, southern New Mexico, southern Arizona, western California, southern Oregon, southern parts of Idaho, into parts of central and northern Utah, southwestern Colorado. That's where I'm expecting that. Now, as I move into the orange, that is where I'm expecting below average temperatures. It's going to be in parts of eastern California into Nevada, also parts of Arizona, even into parts of New Mexico and parts of Utah. Regions around there, that's what I'm expecting. Now, in the southwest, it's not looking like we're going to get much to set up there just because most of the moisture will be down here, in these areas. And we'll kind of get some moisture to block this area. You can see it'll be blocked out around here. So we're not expecting much there. We could get a drought to set up. But right now, that's what it is looking like for them. So I'm going to go over these one more time. You can see here's the temperature. Take a look at that down at the key at the bottom. And here is the precipitation. And that's what we're seeing there. So yeah, guys, I hope y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing down below. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you guys